Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Your music.
I thank God for the opportunity to make music and for that music to be on a platform and people to come out and love.
Your stories.
It's gold for the Philippines.
The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers.
We bring you the latest and greatest impacting people from our community.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix.
It's just a true honor to be able to do this, especially with all the great Filipino talent here.
Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
Step back three. He has got that.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey guys, it's Hama2 and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Monday, everybody, and also happy last day of February, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the last day today, so happy Monday, and I hope you guys have a great Monday ahead of you and also a great week ahead of you. But we are starting off and kicking off the week with such an amazing interview. I'm calling it right now. We are going to be joined by a couple of guests, and it's been quite some time since the last time I got to talk to all of them. I think it was last year, so we have a lot to catch up on. We're going to be talking about how they've been, but also their latest collaboration, which is called The One. So I'm excited to catch up with all of them. So everyone, please welcome back to MYXclusive, Nicole Asencio and basically Saturday night. Woo!
Hey.
Hi guys.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good day to y'all.
Hello, everybody in the comments section.
Happy Monday, indeed.
Yes, happy Monday. Last day of February. Can you guys believe?
That's right.
I know.
That it's going to be March already. So fast.
So fast.
It's summer weather outside already.
We're
losing the cold already. That's true.
We're losing the cold by the minute.
The sun's out way longer than it should be.
I agree. And in the past few weeks, it's been like rainy hot. You know what I mean? So
humid hot.
Yeah, we know it's going to be summertime very, very soon. But I'm happy to have you guys back here.
Thank you for
in
having
the past.
us.
I've interviewed you guys on separate occasions, but now we're here together, obviously, to talk about your collaboration. But before we get to that, obviously, we welcomed in the new year, right? Not too long ago, although it's almost March. So how has 2022 been for you guys, like as performers, artists, but also as people?
Mix, you want to go ahead? Anybody?
Sure. Well, it's been
First blood.
It's been fun actually. We've been busier because we've been shooting. We've been working on some new tracks. Juno and I actually have been working on a few demos here and there. Juno is producing some of actually majority of it, and it's been great. It's a good new sound that we're gonna be coming out with, and we're excited for the people to hear it as well. And we were able to collaborate with the wonderful, beautiful Nicole Asencio.
Yes.
An honor. Yeah, it really was.
It really
Seriously,
is an honor, yes.
Right, June? Yeah,
absolutely.
These boys are the sweetest. They're the sweetest boys ever. Not
facts only. Facts only.
Facts only. Yeah,
facts
no printer. We love to hear it. But that's great. Very productive start to 2022, which I think is always great, especially during the new year. I feel like we always want to get a head start with the new year. And of course, we're back here talking about a new collaboration between you guys. So that's really cool. How about Nicole? How have you been? How's 2022 so far? I saw last year you even able to play gigs outside of the country too. So how has that been for you?
Oh, it was a wonderful end to 2021. I am so grateful. I went on this gig rampage and then I got COVID. So I had my little roller coaster of highs and lows.
Yeah.
After 11 days, I was fully recovered, all in the clear, dove straight into work. So I've been balancing time between music, and we also shot a film late last year and a series that'll be out on Netflix later this month. So it's been crazy. It's been great. It's been productive. I've also been writing, but I must say the highlight of my 2022 so far is working with basically Saturday night.
Thank you, Nick.
She said we were sweet.
I love this. I love this affirmation circle or square, I guess, since we're virtually.
Affirmation square.
Yeah, an affirmation square happening right now. I Yeah, I love it. It's great energy to start off the Monday, right, guys? I think
Yes, let's
it's
go.
really, really good and getting in with a new month very, very soon. But last but not least, Junai, how have you been? Like what Mickey said, you've been working on a
Yeah,
lot of
very
things.
good. Very good. As Miggy mentioned, a little bit busier. Thankfully, the cases have started to drop, so we've actually been able to pursue a little bit more face-to-face activity of working on demos. And even with Nicole, like just working on promo stuff with the shoots and stuff. It's nice to be busier on a face-to-face level.
Yeah.
Nice to be a little bit busier without always having it as a screen thing, which is really exciting. And I think moving forward, it's only going to get better since I think we're about to hit level 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
That's the news that I
tomorrow.
woke up to, which is very exciting, right? So it can only get better from there. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Let's keep that kind of like energy. I feel like we need to manifest it too. I mean, at
absolutely.
this
I
point, I feel
agree.
like everyone is so
Definitely.
over everything, even though it's still happening.
Yeah.
So let's keep it up, guys.
Sawa na.
Yeah, so ano talaga, but we
Sawa na
have
talaga.
to take care
Umay na would
still,
stay home.
diba?
Umay na.
Ano,
Exactly.
that means live audiences, right? Guys, in
Let's
the comments
go.
section,
Exactly.
see you in person soon.
That's why.
It's gonna be
Yes.
so fun, guys.
That is so true. Especially recently, a lot of artists have had the chance now to have gigs already. So we're gonna
Yep.
manifest that for you guys too. More gigs in 2022, in person and face to face. And exactly like what Jude said, it's good to be busy on a face to face level because you kind of get more excited compared to like screen. Diba? You're like, oh, again.
Yes.
So that's super exciting, and I can't wait for you guys, finally to be out there and seeing everyone live. But obviously, for now, we have to savor most of your music online, which is why I'm really happy that you came out with a collaboration very, very recently, which is called The One. So tell us more about how this collaboration actually happened and how it came about.
Nick.
All right. Well, I must thank Kelly Mangahas of Warner because he is the musical matchmaker that he set us up on a blind date.
It was a
Like,
Cupid
Oh.
thing.
yeah, he was like, he called me, we had a little talk, and he said, there's this band that I think you'll have a good time collaborating with. And I listened to them. I was like, ooh, love these guys. Add to playlist. And then he was like, let's see if you guys can meet up. It took a couple months for it to come to fruition, but then one day I found myself going across South Super, crossing to go to their drummer Fai's house, and it was an immediate chemistry. I would say it doesn't happen all the time, but immediately we wrote 2 songs in one day. Like that was special. That was real special.
Wow, that's really cool. Props to the blind date.
The matchmaker, yeah.
Yeah, matchmaking. That doesn't happen all the time, no? Like when you go on a blind date, the chemistry is already there from the get go, and much more with like so many people involved. I mean, like as a band, and then as 2 different artists also. So that's really interesting. That's the first time I've ever like had to hear something like that. That's really cool. I'm really like amazed by how that worked out and to see like the meeting of minds. How about for the guys? What was it like, meeting Nicole and hearing that you guys were going to potentially work together?
We were definitely nervous at first. I mean, prior to meeting Nicole, we had watched some of her shows in events. We were lucky enough to catch her in the shows, and it was really fun. And then when we found out that we were gonna have this collaboration, we all had a Zoom meeting, and then I think soon after, maybe less than a month after, we met up, and then there was this sort of connection based on having, I think, maybe liking the same kind of music to a certain extent, the same sort of like soul and jazz music, which made it. There was an instant comfort thing where it's like, okay, we have the taste allows us to respond to each other better, and then so there was everything was this sort of quick agreement. It's like, okay, let's try this. Oh, that works. Let's try this. That works too. And then so yeah, as Nicole said, there were 2 songs by the end of one session.
Wow, that's what we call productive, guys. I love
Super.
that.
Because we
Yeah.
didn't know when it would happen again. We were like, okay, maybe we have to get sulit na rin.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
had
I
all
love
the
it.
jitters of a first date too. Like you
I
don't
agree.
know
I
it's gonna
agree.
be. I had the jitters. You know,
For
I was
sure.
like,
Yeah.
why do I feel this way? Why do I feel butterflies in my stomach? And it also had the high of a good first date afterwards. Like I felt kilig,
Mm.
but I wasn't sure why.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm getting kilig for you. No, because like when you meet people, like obviously like with same kind of like interests or like you kind of meet on the same wavelengths. I feel like that's really a kilig naman talaga that we all get. And I can feel that like
True.
that's what happened. And I can imagine the energy was like really great when you guys kind of met up that day, really wanted to
Yeah.
work together. So what was it like working on the two songs, which is the one is one of them. So what was it like working together and kind of, obviously I can imagine like there are a lot of people in the room, right? They have so many ideas. How do you kind of hone all of that in and kind of like decide on what you want to do for each song?
Well, it was we met up first, diba? We were able to talk a little bit, and prior to actually this was BSN's first ever collaboration, no June,
Yes.
with any artist, and syempre, we were a little bit nervous, but also we were excited to
Yeah.
get together again because it had been the pandemic, so everybody was like separated. Um, just by chance we were able to be assigned to this project, and when as soon as we got to that the studio and we started just doing our thing, it came in naturally. Like what Juno was saying with the similarities of the genres of music that we both like, we all like Nicole and I, kasi on the mic, it just so happened that the voices like really went well together. Like
Yeah.
there's that jazz standard, and there's those jazz sounds that we are influenced by also. And personally, I was nervous in the beginning, but parang Nicole kasi she's really easy to work with also. Like we were throwing
I agree.
lines at each other lang, and Junai was arranging the melodies as well. It fit like a glove, like a really fit glove. It was great. It's fun.
These
And
guys
those
are
two
so
songs, same thing.
talented, but they're so humble also. But it's a rare combination. And when you find it, you snap it up and you don't let go because these
Yeah,
guys.
that is the best combination. I agree. Being talented, but letting the work speak for itself too, I think is really, really good. And which is why I love the one. Like the whole, I feel like you all really met in the type of vibe that you wanted for this collaboration specifically. Like the one, very like old sounding kind of, but also very modern, with the little twist that you guys put on it. So can you tell us more about like the initial idea for the one? Like where did it come from, and like what was it like working on the track?
Go next, go next.
Goes Nicole.
The one wasn't actually the first one we wrote. No, it was our
Right,
second.
second one. Yeah.
We wrote another song, which hopefully we'll get to share with you not too far from now.
It's a good one.
We took a break after the first song. Miggy went out for a smoke.
Cigar.
He was having a cigar, nice one. And Junoy was fiddling with some riffs, and I had this melody in my head, and then we just started humming, and his riff, it just it made my heart melt. So when Mickey came back in the room, I was like, yo, 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 jump in, jump in, jump in. And then it was done. Like
That was it.
the one was done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, I'm like,
Yeah. And we went back another time just to fix the lyrics and make
Yeah.
sure that we were making sense. But I think the song was almost done impromptu, almost
Yeah.
most of it at least.
The lyrics were pretty much done in the first session. It was just a little bit of tweaking lang talaga.
Yeah.
And yeah. But it was great first session. We were able to write 2 songs. That barely happens to us.
That's
And
true.
June's
That barely happened.
Right.
I was kind
Wow.
of just trying to throw stuff out. Obviously, again, because there was that nervous thing, even if we were like deep into the session. And then I was just like, because Nicole specifically said, let's try something that's a little bit slower.
yeah.
I was just okay. Off the top of my head, I'll try something. And then it was this instant like, thank God Nick was like, I like that, and then kind of just built on from that basic melody idea. I think
Yeah.
I loved it. I didn't just like it. That was the
Love
one.
you're too
When
kind.
he started playing that riff. I was like, "This is the one."
You're too
Oh
And
kind.
my
it was.
god.
It was.
And it became the one. Oh my god.
I know.
Wow. This is crazy energy. Wow. I love it though. I feel like just listening to you guys talk about that whole session, it feels like I feel very immersed in it. I don't know why, but I feel like I can feel like what it was like working with you guys on the track specifically. And it's really cool. Like what you said, like it was a little bit slow. Like when I heard that you guys were going to collaborate together, I wasn't really expecting the one to come out because I was expecting something a little bit more like bigger. I don't know, like louder. I
Right.
don't know, like
Right.
you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
kind of like thing. Because
yeah.
for both of you artists, like I know what you can do in that kind of like sound, right? But to hear the one come out, I was like, this is so good. Like I was obsessed, and it kind of really still fit the kind of music that you love to make as artists. So that's really cool that you were able to meet minds and try also something a little bit different from the usual. And obviously the meaning of the one, obviously we all have different like interpretations of the one, right? So can you tell us more about like what really specifically the one, or for you guys at least, what the one means?
The one can be, what's that, Nick? The one can be.
Are you reading off our little PR
Let's
thing?
let's read Nick's captions.
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nicole, very
Got it
reflective.
Very
I'm
good.
sure the one means something different to each of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
The one for me is being with the band because like it's this like
Aw.
collective thing. So that for me the one is like that whole collaboration put together, like all those little sessions. Like that's for me at least. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one. No pressure. No pressure, guys.
It's really hard to do that.
I'm safe now.
Yeah.
Safe ka na, bro.
Safe.
Yeah,
Mickey G.
the one, nawala yung the one. Joke lang.
Love that. Wow. Oh my God. Good morning.
Bumalik sa song. Okay, diba?
The one
No,
that-
but really, the one is, for me, it's those moments that you find like clarity. Like in writing the song with Nicole, I was able to really find like another side of my personal writing style also. Like I was like, wow, I can write ano pala, parang medyo dart sa heart ganun. So it's like discovering things. So it was really a great process. And that was the one for me. This
I love
song,
that.
basically, this collaboration. Yeah.
Aw.
I love it. Last but not least.
As a musician, I think the one was finding common ground in unfamiliar territory, which is exactly what this experience is about. Finding happiness, finding, as Junoy said in our PR brief, a familial sense to
Yeah.
things. But as a person, this is gonna sound cheesy, but it's true. The one was really going back to faith. I've tried so many
Love
to
that.
heal my wounds. I've
Yeah.
run around all over the place with all kinds of people and nothing worked. And the only thing that really is helping me is coming home to my faith. And that's what the one really is to me.
I love
Ganda
that.
naman ang sagot.
Yeah.
Ganda
Oh,
naman,
come on.
nakakaya naman yung
Grabe
sagot
naman.
natin, June.
Oo nga eh.
Grabe
Wait,
nga.
pwede ba yung rewind to retake?
Yeah, can we try again?
You guys want? Joke lang. No,
No,
but
no,
I love
no.
it. No, you
It's all
all
good, it's all
really
good.
gave really good answers. I mean, like we said, the one can be many different things to many different people.
Right.
It's a feeling, can be a person, an experience, which I think everyone can definitely relate to. So to everyone tuning in, if you haven't listened to it yet, the newest collaboration, of course, of Nicole and basically Saturday Night, you guys can check it out. It's called The One, and The One is actually one out of two collaborations that they made, and we have another one that we can look forward to very, very soon. But you guys are obviously focusing on the one right now with interviews like this and like shoots and
Yes.
stuff. So can everyone maybe expect like a music video, or what else can we expect coming from this The One release?
We
There
definitely
is
have
a
a
media
music video. Yeah,
Yay!
coming soon.
coming very soon. Coming very soon,
Very
actually.
soon. Very soon.
As
Very
in like
soon.
Wow.
5 minutes or mga
Like
10
soon
minutes
na.
from now.
Mga
Joke
10
lang.
Yeah,
minutes. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Agad
So,
agad.
Yeah,
Soon
abangan
talaga.
nyo yan sa Mix. It's
Mhm.
gonna be here on Mix and on social media. So we'll keep you posted.
There you go, guys. So make sure to, check that out when it does come out. The sabi nila very, very soon. So, just stay online all day. Joke lang. No, but make sure
Yeah.
to keep an eye out for that.
yeah.
Coming very, very soon. Obviously, the music video for The One, their newest collaboration. But like you said, you have one more coming very, very soon. But what else can we expect coming from you guys individually, like basically Saturday Night and Nicole?
The second song that we're doing is called The Two.
The
One
Two.
and the Two.
Grabe! Grabe!
Joke lang, joke lang. Sorry. But
Yung datu, as in datu.
That-
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That-
And I was
that's
like,
pretty
wow. And
That's
then I
pretty
got
good.
it. Then I got it.
It's not
I
a
was
bad
like,
idea, actually.
brain fart yan. Okay.
mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, no, and for BSN naman, we've been working on some demos and we've been recording some tracks in the studio. We're very excited to share the next batch of songs that are coming out for you guys, the Boogie crew, and everyone who wants to be part of that Boogie crew as well. Junoy has been working on like his personal EPs and he's been really dabbling with different types of sound, and he's bringing that sound into BSN as well, and it's really a great sound, and I'm really really genuinely excited for you guys to hear that. It's a
There you go.
okay shot.
Ooh,
You
super
took the
exciting.
words right out of my mouth, so I think that's my answer also.
No, but he said you're working on a personal EP, or we're working on one. So
Yes, I have
let's go growth.
two EPs out and
Mhm.
another one in the works. But that is all sort of to improve my experience and my understanding of how to improve BSN sound. So more than anything, I'm just really excited to make more music and release more music with BSN. Yeah.
Wow, we love these overarching goals. For
Yeah.
Juno personally and for BSN. So we love the foresight that goes into it. So everyone tuning in, obviously, make sure to check out all of their music available on multiple digital streaming platforms, and also make sure to keep an eye out on their future releases as well. But let's get to Nicole. Nicole, I know you're very busy. You have so many things going on too. So what else can we expect coming from you this year?
Thanks, Sam. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for these guys. Actually, I keep saying that to them. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. So I'm also working on a little batch of songs under Warner Music. Thank you, Warner fam, who is in the comment section. Hello. I'll be working on one next called Undercover Lover.
Oh,
Love that.
And this March 9, our Netflix series called Afterlife is premiering. So if you can catch that when you're bored, when you want to veg out, is there.
woo.
We also did a film called Katips. It'll be out later this year. And aside from that, yeah, just, drifting around, doing some gigs whenever I can. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have some sort of collection of songs out for you guys. So, yeah.
Ooh, so exciting. We can't wait for everything that all of you have going on. Obviously, also the next collaboration that we might see very, very soon. But for now, obviously, we're going to savor The One. So to everyone tuning in, if you haven't yet, make sure to listen to The One, which is the latest collaboration of basically Saturday Night and Nicole Asencio, available on multiple digital streaming platforms. And you can also check out the music video coming very, 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 very soon.
Very
Just like what they said. Yeah. So
Like
thank you so
5
much.
minutes.
you guys.
4
If it's
minutes.
really 5 minutes, I'm really going to know. I'm really going to know. No, but thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And of course, for visiting us once again, Nicole, and of course, Juno and Miggy of
A
Basically
pleasure.
Saturday Night.
Sam, a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much for joining us. And shout out to the rest of the guys from Basically
Shout out to
Saturday Night.
Faisal,
Yes.
Arvin,
Izzy,
Jairus,
Arvin, Jai,
Rem.
Kurt, Ram,
Yes.
our
Prince is
manager,
watching. Hi, Prince.
Prince.
Hi, Prince.
Hello.
Boss
Hello,
Kelly,
everybody. Shout out to Boss
Yes.
Kelly, the matchmaker.
Boss Kelly, Joey Valverde, Alex.
We love it. Next time I have everyone over, like from BSN, we're going to ask them what is the one. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we need to know everyone's answer also,
Yeah,
no?
para ma-pressure din sila. So yeah, we can't wait for that.
Sounds
but thank you
good.
so much again. Thank you so much
thank
again, you
you.
guys,
Thank
for
you so much
joining
for
us
having us
here.
on board.
And of course,
Thank you so
thank you
much.
so much. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in once again to this exclusive interview. This has been Basically Saturday Night and Nicole Asencio. Thank